So what is your main motivation of like spreading the message of what you've been through and what the whole United States, just everyone in that war has been through?
Well, there is so much deceit. I think we say the government, the press should be honest with the people. Don't manipulate the news to support one's ideology. So, the news and the press, I feel, should divulge the facts, let the public decide. You can have opinions which are different. I think probably 85% of the press now, television and print, is totally biased. It's all ideology, and it's lost its value. I think social media can be more powerful, and that's part of it also. And I talk to these kids in school. In fact, it was great when I was doing these paintings because the kids were always coming to me, and they would ask about it. I did one political cartoon in a class, and I had a professor at that time, I won't mention the person's name, that was saying, "Oh, vote for this and vote for that." I said, well, it was all an emotional thing. I said, let me just share something else, put it out there. And I could cite numbers and facts and statistics. And I think it's important, especially for young people, give them both sides of the story. Let them make up their mind. When I met with Professor Jeff Coker, and I didn't know if I wanted to talk to his class, I wanted to see where he was coming from. And Jeff said, the kids want to see it black and white, yes or no. And he said, I give them both sides, it's all gray, and let them decide. I said, you're my man. And that's what I hope art is. That's why I say I speak for myself. And that's my message. It's good for me, and I want to share the word. And people can take what they want.
So is it like a rewarding experience finding like this ominous beauty in like such a dark period of our history?
Are you familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
I've heard of it, yes.
Basically, you gotta have food and shelter and you grow. I feel art in this stage of my life is self-fulfillment, the highest period of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I have enough social awareness and support and financial, I can do what I want. And this is what I'm doing. How many people, I'm 75, how many people at this age can be productive, doing what they want, and feel a tremendous amount of self-satisfaction? I'm blessed. Absolutely blessed. I've been married 51 years, got 3 kids, 5 grandchildren. And this art allows me to do that. I'm happy,
That's great. When you're painting, depicting the war, you're not really trying to like change what people think. You're just trying to show them like the harsh truth.
Well, I am. I'm trying to show them the reality of it. Now, whether they agree with the idea, I can't control. I'm trying to paint the reality of war. People die, people suffer, there is destruction. That's why I think I have 5 paintings, 6 paintings that are maybe structures destroyed. And some show the area around them, almost all destroyed. I have one, and this came from an actual situation, Tet Offensive. We had bodies stacked up against concertina wire. And in the Buddhist religion, if you're not buried in 24 hours, it's bad for you, bad karma. You don't go to heaven or whatever their heaven is. And the bodies stayed out there, they bloated. Termites were in them. They stunk in the garbage. Everything's piling up. There's no winners. Everybody basically loses somehow, somewhere, somehow. There was 2 million people left the city. There was 12,000 refugee camps in this area. Most of the people killed in Saigon were in Cholan, where I was. All you can do is paint the horrors of war. It then depends how the person responds to it. I wish I could be a benevolent dictator. I'm also realistic. I've been around long enough, seen a lot of life, traveled a lot of places. I like things that have a message, that are powerful. As I say, I really was introduced to war art by mistake. And then when I got there, it was so powerful that I have continued doing outreach to any kind of organization. I mentioned I went to the prison several times. Religious groups, student classroom discussions. I've gone to the high school over here, Fletcher, a couple times. And it's part of I have a mission, I feel, to educate the public on what it is like. There is no good war.